Sorry about that, Facebook. I had some mild connection issues, but I'm going to make this video really quick. This is sort of a part two of what I was just talking about. Because unfortunately, I had connection issues. I fucking hate when Facebook's like, "Oh, we got connection issues," blah 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 blah. And anyways, I had posted something on Facebook and I deleted it, but the post, it said, "Use your cooter to stop a shooter. Hey ladies, talk to that awkward kid in your school." And my dad, of course, was very offended by it. He was like, "Oh my God, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever read." And I wanted to respond, but it's the fucking truth. You know, like, even if you're not fucking them, like, you pay attention to that one awkward kid. Yeah, unfortunately, you're right, CJ. The truth does hurt people sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was funny because it was true. I'm like, yo. And then I made a response to people getting offended by that post. I was like, stop being so offended. Our society is offended by everything. We live in a post-joke world, unfortunately. Nothing we do in our society is funny anymore. People are way too fucking sensitive and butthurt pussies, and it irritates me. Yeah, this is the eyeliner that the fan had sent me. And somebody asked the question, was this comment in response to that live stream? And I said, no, but what live stream are you talking about? And then someone else responded to my comment. They're like, dude, there's this kid who blew his head off with a shotgun on YouTube Live. And I'm like, no way. I mean, I had to see this for myself. Morbid curiosity, if you will. And they like, just look up da-da-da-da-da-da. You know, so I Googled it. I found the video and I watched it. Like, I rewound the part of him doing it several times. Like, Jesus, that looked painful. And I'm like, all right, so I'll watch it. And I'm watching the rest of the video. And you can see his fans are just crying their eyes out watching the live stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're bawling their fucking eyes out. And then his fucking mom walks in, of all things. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, when his mom walked in and just lost her shit, man. I almost fucking cried watching that, man. That was just, oh, dude. Like, when that poor kid's mom walked in and seeing that her son had splattered his brains all over the fucking room like that. And oh my fucking God, dude, I almost cried watching that. Like, that was some hard shit to watch, dude. Like, after watching that fucking video, I felt so depressed. Like, I felt icky. Like, if there's a word to describe how I felt after watching that video, I felt icky inside, Facebook. And I reposted that video to my Facebook page for suicide awareness. Like, if anything, you know, like, yeah, dude, like, I posted that video on my Facebook page for suicide awareness. I'm like, can you imagine, you know, when you do something stupid like that, you could just hear it in his fans' voices. Like, I don't know what the fuck that dude was upset about, but Jesus fucking Christ, man. Like, you heard just how upset his fans were. They were crying like crazy on the live stream. And then seeing how upset his mom got. You know, like, ugh. And that's exactly why I posted it, CJ. CJ says, I think people seeing a horrible suicide like that shows how horribly and badly it affects loved ones. Indeed. Huh. Well, he wasn't a YouTube celebrity, but he was a gamer. You know what I'm saying? And if anything, it's like, dude, come on. You killed yourself. Now you can't play video games. You can't do the one thing you enjoy doing in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't fake shit like that, you know? And just seeing his mom react like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just seeing this poor kid's mom losing her shit after finding her son. She's never going to be the same after that, dude. Most parents aren't. If most parents walk in on their fucking kid's suicide and they find the body before anybody else does, or even if they find the body, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would mess any loving parent up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, CJ gets it. CJ gets it. CJ's like, yeah, the mom's reaction was worse than the suicide itself. Yeah, the fucking mom's reaction was worse than the actual suicide. Like, just watching this kid depressed about whatever the fuck he's depressed about, and then him actually fucking doing it. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Ugh. Now, every time I think about suicide, it's like, well, picture what that mom went through. Because that's about what all your fans, all your friends, and all your loved ones would feel like if you did it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not a famous YouTuber like myself, watch that video if you're feeling suicidal. Just watch it. And you see how horrible that looked. That looked beyond fucking painful. That looked beyond fucking painful. Like, you see how painful that looked. And then you hear all the people reacting to that suicide on the live stream. And then you see the mom's reaction. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck how shitty life gets. There's ways of coping with it. Smoking and drinking, you know? Parker Jackson says, I doubt he felt anything, but the mom's reaction makes that shit one of the worst videos I've ever seen. And I'm an internet veteran. Yeah, Parker Jackson, indeed it is. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And take it from me, like, I've been suicidal before several times. But on the issues I've been suicidal about, they passed. You know what I'm saying? Like, were they fun going through them? No, there were certain situations I did not like going through. But at the same time, they eventually passed. Like, I felt just severely depressed after watching that kid kill himself on that live stream. Like, I practically almost started crying when I heard the mom walk in and react to it. Like, God damn it, dude, that was some hard shit. You know? I mean, you really don't know what life has in store for you. You know? Whatever bullshit you're going through, I'm sure it'll pass. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I killed myself, my fans would be so disappointed and so sad. My family would be upset. My friends would be upset. The trolls would be happy. They'd be like, haha, we got to him finally, you know. The trolls would be happy for a minute, but then it would die down, and eventually they'd find somebody else to pick on. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody's going to be the voice against online bullying, it's going to be me. You know, I've been on YouTube for like 10 plus years, and I've experienced all kinds of bullshit from it. Exactly, CJ, exactly. CJ says, yeah, what if that kid waited one more day and he met the woman of his dreams and won the lottery? You never know what life has in store. No, you really don't. And my birthday's coming up. I might have to buy me a fucking Mega Millions ticket if it's still up. If the Mega Millions is still high up right around my birthday, I might have to buy me a ticket. But yeah, this is a part 2 for the last video because the connection issues. Like I didn't know how old that kid was that fucking blew his brains out on that fucking live stream. I had no idea how old he was. He sounded pretty young based off how high pitched his or her voice was. They sounded pretty young. They had their whole fucking lives ahead of them. You know. This thing's so fucking cool. Do you know how hard it is to find a good comb? And this one's made out of fucking metal, so this is sturdy as fuck. Well, thank you for that compliment. Kelistai McGorgor. I might have butchered your last name. I do apologize, but thank you for that compliment. Well, I got shit to do, Facebook. I'll catch you back here in a bit. Oh yeah, I've seen plastic combs that have like the little blade that you push and the comb goes like that. I've never seen a switchblade comb before. This is cool. Like I never actually seen one before. I didn't even know they made them in plastic. Like this right here is a bad boy's comb, you know what I'm saying? Like, good thing that wasn't a real knife. That would have fucking hurt. But yeah, this is like the part 2 of that video that I did earlier. I'll see you here in a bit.